Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is said to have many different twists and turns, as well as surprises in this film by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one great thing about this film is that we do know that this movie is really going to be used in a way by JJ in order to really tie it into all past 8 Star Wars movies based within the Skywalker saga in a very unexpected way for the audience that goes ahead and sees this movie come December of 2019 this year. Now, what's really intriguing is that these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the set leaks, this is where things begin to get very exciting and intriguing, involving both Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver, and even a callback to Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now, specifically, it's described that one of the sequences that were shot included both Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver dueling in a lightsaber duel, where it's described that they were placed in front of a large green screen. It's described that it takes place during one of the flash fights, and that the effects of lava were used in the background. Another sequence shot included both Kylo and Rey clashing lightsabers, where it's described that one of the plans is to key in the moment when Anakin Skywalker and Obi Wan Kenobi clash their lightsabers together as the lava raises, by using the footage from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and inserting it into the background as Rey and Kylo Ren battle on the world that is likely to be Mustafar during their flash fight. It's described that they are using unused footage of Anakin versus Obi-Wan from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith for the key shot during their flash fight, and that it's said that the figures of Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting will be placed in the distance and modified to make it dreamlike during Kylo and Rey's flash fight lightsaber duel. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this and as to why this seems like a very intriguing and just impressive sequence by J.J. Abrams. Now, we do know that J.J. plans to do crazy and wild things for this movie that's really going to change how we view the entire Star Wars franchise, right? So having this moment of Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan Kenobi on the planet of Mustafar, and using a deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith and inserting that into Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, as both Rey and Kylo Ren fight during their lightsaber duel in this flash fight, quote-unquote. By the way, in case you guys are a little confused, the flash fights in this movie are said to be a mixture of a force bond, a flashback, and of course just a regular lightsaber duel. Which, you know, this really does sound like what J.J. Abrams would do anyway, because we do know that he loves to do things that involve time travel or callbacks to the past or little moments in the future and incorporating that into present time. So this whole entire sequence involving both Rey, Kylo Ren, Anakin Skywalker, and even Obi-Wan Kenobi, it basically tells us that they are fighting on the planet of Mustafar. In case you guys did not know, the flash fights in this film are going to bring both Rey and Kylo throughout different eras of the Star Wars franchise and different worlds, such as Tatooine, Naboo, Mustafar, Ahch-To, you name it. So I think that this is very impressive, and we also know that this is a part of the major lightsaber duel that is said to top the Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber duel from Revenge of the Sith by J.J. Abrams. So we do know that J.J. Abrams is trying his very best in order to really kind of evolve the whole entire idea of lightsaber duels, as well as a way in order to really bring fans down a trip of memory lane while they are engaging in a fight. So using the Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber duel in the background as both Kylo and Rey fight, is this a major hint and or indicator that perhaps maybe Rey is a descendant of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is that possible, as to why they are trying to line up those 4 characters together in one specific brief sequence in this movie that's going to be used during the flash fight? Now, what do I think about the flash fight? Honestly, guys, I think it's very impressive. I do. I really think that it's very mindful of J.J. Abrams to do something so crazy like this, to mix what was already done in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, which was the Force Bond, and to really evolve it into something else and entirely new, to the point where they are full-on engaging in a lightsaber duel in a flash fight in Episode 9. And I think that this definitely does open up the ideas of what they could really do with the Star Wars franchise after The Rise of Skywalker. So I would really like to hear what you guys have to say about the Anakin versus Obi-Wan lightsaber duel deleted scene footage from Revenge of the Sith that is going to be used for this sequence in order to give, I guess you could say, the lightsaber duel between both Rey and Kylo Ren more weight, right? We do know that J.J. Abrams and Dave Filoni, as well as George Lucas, and even Chris Terrio, they all talked with each other, and they really came up with all these crazy ideas about where the Star Wars franchise is heading and exactly how to keep the continuity in place, as well as in order to make The Rise of Skywalker a movie that's really going to be very nostalgic for the fans, bringing us back to those different eras of Star Wars films in, of course, Episode 9. Anyways, guys, I would like to hear what you all have to say about this specific sequence in general, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon.